If your car feels like it has lost its punch and you are stopping at the gas station way more often than usual, you might have a P0165 code hiding in your system. This code tells you that the oxygen sensor in bank 2 sensor 3 is responding far too slowly to the changes in your exhaust. This specific sensor is located downstream of your catalytic converter, and its main job is to monitor how well the converter is cleaning up the trash before it leaves the tailpipe. Inside that sensor is a zirconium dioxide element that generates voltage as oxygen ions jump between platinum layers, and when that process slows down, the powertrain control module realizes the sensor is getting lazy. This is a generic code, which means it can hit anything from a Nissan to a Volkswagen, but the fix is usually the same. You might see a service engine soon lamp and feel a general lack of performance because the computer cannot accurately calculate the fuel trim when it is getting old data. The most common culprits are a defective oxygen sensor or wiring that has been cooked by the intense heat of the exhaust pipes. Before you go out and buy a new sensor, you need to check for exhaust leaks because a tiny hole near the sensor will mess up the readings every single time. Also, make sure you do not have any misfire codes or mass airflow sensor issues, because if the engine is not running right, the oxygen sensor will never give a correct reading. Use a digital voltometer to check the sensor signals while the engine is at normal operating temperature and look for the voltage to reach a midline and stay relatively steady. If the sensor is stuck or moving like a turtle, it is time for a replacement, but stay away from cheap low-grade parts because they tend to fail almost immediately. Getting this fixed early will save your catalytic converter from getting clogged, which is a much more expensive repair. Would you like me to find the exact location of bank 2 sensor 3 for your specific vehicle?